This is a song by Johnny Cash called To Beat the Devil. It was wintertime in Nashville, down on Music Row, and I was looking for a place to get myself out of the cold, to warm the frozen feeling that was eating at my soul, and keep the chilly wind off me and my guitar. My thirsty wanted whiskey, and my hungry needed beans. But it had been a month of payday since I've heard that eagle scream. So with a stomach full of empty and a pocket full of dreams, I left my pride and stepped inside a bar. Actually, I guess you'd call it a tavern. Cigarette smoke to the ceiling, sawdust on the floor, friendly shadows. I saw that there was just an old man that was sitting at the bar. And in the mirror I could see him checking me and my guitar. And he turned and he said, "Come up here, boy, and show us what you are." I said, "I'm dry." He bought me a beer. Then I nodded at my guitar and he said, "It's a tough life, ain't it?" I just looked at him and he said, "You ain't making any money, are you?" I said, "You've been reading my mail." He just smiled and said, "Let me see that guitar. I've got something you ought to hear." Then he laid it on my ear. If you waste your time, talking to the people who don't listen to the things that you are saying, who do you think's gonna hear? And if you should die explaining how the things that they complain about are the things they could be changing, who do you think's gonna care? There were other lonely singers, and the world turned deaf and blind, who were crucified for what they tried to show, and their voices have been scattered by the swirling winds of time. For the truth remains that no one wants to know. Well, the old man was a stranger, but I'd have heard this song before, back when failure had me locked out on the wrong side of the door, when no one stood behind me but my shadow on the floor, and lonesome was more than a state of mind. You see, a devil's haunting the hungry man, and if you don't want to join him, well, you gotta beat him. I ain't saying I beat the devil, but I drank his beer for nothing, and then I stole his song, and you still hear me singing to the people who don't listen to the things that I am saying, praying someone's gonna hear. And I guess I'll die explaining how the things that they complain about are things they should be changing, hoping someone's gonna care. I was born a lonely singer, and I'm bound to die the same, but I've gotta feed the hunger in my soul, and if I never have a nickel, I won't ever die in shame, 'cause I don't believe